Welcome to the Manjula Awakening. Today we are going to do a message for Uranus going retrograde. This retrograde in Uranus is all about getting us unstuck out of any stagnant energy, addressing anything that has kept us from being our true and authentic selves. So this is going on for the next 6 months. All the way, this takes us through until the end of January, I do believe, to be exact. I'm sorry, I do believe, I'm not exact on that. But let's see, what is the overall energy? So the first question that we have today, Spirit, is what values are undergoing a major transformation for the collective under this Uranus retrograde energy, Spirit? Guys, these are collective messages, general messages. So please allow your intuition and your discernment to lead you to the pieces that resonate the most for you, and allow your and leave the rest for someone else in need, guys. Alrighty, let's get these 8 cards out here so we can talk about what's going on. Alrighty, so the values that are undergoing transformation under this energy is the ability to move forward, to push forward, to leave anything that keeps you unaligned from your true authentic nature. So you're leaving rippled waters and moving into calmer waters. Now, the blockages that need to be cleared for these values to make way is there's this blockage, and I really do feel like that it's this emotional detached blockage, because Uranus does call you to be innovative and do things from a more passionate perspective, from a heart space. It does urge you to use your heart space. Uranus, I was looking to see which chakra was associated with Uranus, and it is your crown chakra. So this is your connection to your spirit guides, to your intuition, to your internal knowledge, mainly your spirit guides. So there's a need to really become clear and aligned to that. There is a need for you to be willing to ask the more difficult questions, and these, anything that doesn't align to your true core values, you're being asked to ask those questions. Don't push that under the rug. These do need to be addressed, as the overall energy from the oracle card that I pulled in the pre-shuffle was making peace with uncertainty. And this card reads, it may take a while to find clarity about a situation. Be patient. Know that invisible healing forces are at work during this phase. And that really does line up to this crown chakra over here. So the next question is, what self-expression is undergoing a transformation at this time? And we have a 9 of Swords energy. This is fears and anxiety. So this is you expressing yourself from this anxiety-ridden place. I was reading somewhere today, right here, it says urgent anxiety can be a symptom of Uranian restlessness. So rather than frailing about, look for the root cause and ask what change would actually solve the problem. So you're self-expressing from this anxiety place, and fearing the lack of control is undergoing a transformation under this energy. So this is about getting to the root cause of the situation. So the block to clear for this self-expression to be clear is this energy to do more investigating, do more research, making sure that you are communicating clearly, getting the message across clearly, so that you don't have to worry about being misunderstood, because I feel like that this message is for someone that when they feel misunderstood, they really do worry about the delivery. There's this level of perfectionism is what I'm feeling here. Perfectionism is being transformed under this Uranian energy, which is beautiful. So the next card that we have is how to deal with intuitive flashes. So in this energy, when these intuitive nudges come through, how are you to view it? How do you handle it? And you handle it from this Nine of Pentacles energy. And this Nine of Pentacles energy is saying very independent, like very aware, very comfortable, very stable. If it's coming through to you, if these intuitive flashes are coming through to you, you're going to be asked under this Uranian energy to review it from a confident space, knowing that you have the tools and everything that you need to push these intuitive nudges to a more reality perspective, bring them to reality. And push towards this, no matter how uncomfortable it may be, to push through it, because you know that for this intuitive flash to come through to you, that you have everything that you need to bring it into reality. The next question here is how to nurture healthy independence. And this is the King of Cups here. And I like this energy because he's very wise, he's very diplomatic. Hell, he's even the guy that, like, the counselor of the tarot. So how you nurture this is you dig within and you tap into your internal wisdom. You maintain control over your emotions as you push forward in this independence, and knowing that I don't need to be emotionally dependent on anything external. This emotional dependence really does start with, one, me relying on my spirit guides and my connection to spirit at this time, and less external. I like this energy. So the old traumas to be cleared now is the Two of Wands. And I like this energy because the Two of Wands really does focus on the future. So the trauma that is being cleared under this energy really is less focusing on the way things were done in the past. You see, it's ironic that I use this deck. I've never really gotten to speak on it in any of my recorded readings. But this Two of Wands, this wand is nailed up against the wall, because you know that no matter what, in the past, you needed some external forces to help you nail down this passion. But now you're willing to see and acknowledge that when you take on new adventures and new paths, you really do have to free up space in order to hold, or in order to manage these new passions that are igniting within you. So you really don't have the room to hold on to things of the past when moving forward. Give me a second, guys. Yes. Alrighty, guys. So just in case I didn't give the disclaimer, I am a full-time mom. My babes come around and they need me. They've got a babysitter here that helps me with them while I conduct my personal business, but they still need their mom. Anyways, back into it. So with the Two of Wands, I do see you setting new goals for yourself without setting a limitation of the past to your new goals. I pray that that makes sense for you. And so this Eight of Wands energy over here is what innovation this retrograde is bringing about. You are moving forward. You're expanding. I feel like that there's most definitely a sense of expanding in the way that you communicate. Uranus really is this planet of change and individuality. So I feel like that you're expanding in the way that you express yourself in this retrograde. So when you're challenged, especially because Mercury is also going retrograde here within the week. And I believe it's within the week. It may be at the beginning of September. Don't quote me on this, guys. You do your research. But especially with the Mercury going retrograde. So I do feel like that this Uranus retrograde is going to start out by urging you to reinvent the way that you communicate, reinvent the way that you express yourself, from this anxiety-ridden place, feeling like that everything has to be a struggle, everything has to be a fight. You're actually going to get to this place, I feel like, from the cards that are on the table, you're going to get to this place where expressing yourself and being understood by those around you is going to come more easily, but it's going to come after a time of fighting through some misunderstandings and not allowing this misunderstandings to halt you, because things are closing out and you have to find peace with the things that are closing out under this Uranus retrograde and Mercury retrograde, as I do feel like that they are both very relevant, because this Eight of Wands is a Mercury, it's a Mercury and Sagittarius energy, but it is a Mercury energy. And so it is very important for you to do your research and see how this Uranus retrograde is affecting your sun sign, your rising sign, as well as your Mercury. How is this all coming into play? What are the signs that those are in for you? So yeah, that's what I have for you. Let's get a Moonology to close this out. Guys, if you are still with me at this point in the message and you feel like that these provided you with some guidance or some resonance, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up down below. Help get these messages out to others in need. Spirit, how can we help tie this Uranus retrograde message in? This is my first time doing a message like this, guys. So definitely, if you like it, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. This is definitely a time for healing and moving forward and really evaluating and gaining a new perspective on situations where you've just been going at it. It's like you've just been hitting a brick wall the way that you're going at it. And the reason that you're hitting the brick wall is because there needs to be some internal innovation expanding before you can take these innovations external to you. Alrighty, guys, I pray that these messages provided you with some guidance. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace, love, and light.